And a good morning. We'd like to welcome you to Minor League Baseball, the show. It is our third game of this four-game set between the visiting Midland Rockhounds and your San Antonio Missions. Today we will play a 7-inning game, doubleheader, an hour in between. Tomorrow the Missions will head to Frisco for a four-game set. So we take on the Frisco Rough Riders. Missions will go to Midland after that, play a four-game set. Missions return home as they're greeted by the visiting Northwest Arkansas Naturals and Springfield Cardinals. Go online now and purchase and print your tickets from home. Also, follow the Missions all season long. With the First Pitch app from Minor League Baseball, you can download that on any smartphone. What are you doing? Yes, I'm fixing to. 11, clear. Alright.
Midland Rockhounds, San Antonio Missions.
Mm-hmm.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Ought to be a good one here between the Midland Rockhounds and the San Antonio Missions. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Kenny McMahon, a right-hander from Michigan, is the starter on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that added a new pitch to his repertoire, the split finger. He won't throw it that often. I think one of the reasons he tried to pick up this pitch, had a difficult time throwing a quick pitch fix for that. So it'll be interesting to see how and when he uses the splitter in this one here today.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. And he lays off for ball one.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Castillo backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that's send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
Now at the plate, Vernon Ortiz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that's in there for strike one. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for two bases.
In now, Jake Smolinski. as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
1-1.
Ortiz, the runner at second with one away. 2-1.
1 strike.
Smolinski in front, 3 balls and a strike.
3 balls.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
The 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Simon Ojeda.
Coming to the plate now, Simon Ojeda. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. First and second now, 1 man out. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on MLB Network. Garrett Staples, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So striding forward now, Rodney Tuttle. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Designated hitter, Rodney Tuttle.
First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ortiz racing back, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Stepping in now, Ricky Irvin. He swings and grounds it to short. Beautiful diving stop. Got him. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score.
That was a great defensive play there. And you know, he's not the guy you'd necessarily expect to make a play like that. He's not known for his glove skills.
Into the box, Franklin Stevens, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. And there are 2 away now. Chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Alan Cordoba, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch coming, here it is. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Smolinski going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a two-run shot to left center as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Batting set. Captain.
Into the box now, Rafi Lopez. Left center, base hit.
Boy, this is not the way you'd like to start an inning right here. After that two-run bomb, another base hit, and this could get ugly real early.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack right now, Dan. He saw that two-run missile go out, and he was on point getting himself a knock.
In now, Derek Werdekemper, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Obviously, this is a pitcher's nightmare, but it's a manager's nightmare, too. It's only the first inning your starter has already given up 4 hits. The last one, an absolute frozen rope. The last thing he wants to do is get someone up in the pen, but he might not have any other choice.
Stepping in now, Vance Dudley, as he grounds one briskly to short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Digging in, Eric Iswaldo. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Wind up and the 0-1. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. To his left, Stevens. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And the average big league shortstop can make every play, but can they make the highlight reel play? In order to do that, you got to be able to put your back foot in the ground and absolutely unload from that 5.5 hole if you're playing shortstop. And that's what this guy does. He brings a different element to the game. He has got an absolute hand cannon.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Behind 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Designated hitter, David Moran.
Next will be the designated hitter, David Morant, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Popped him up. Kemper has got it, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second. The Missions lead it 2-0. Now at the plate, Jacob Gonzalez.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And manning second base today is a guy with one of the quickest hands in the game. That's the name of the game over at second base. It's not about range. It's not about arm strength. It's about turning every double play for your pitching staff. Making the routine play and making sure every two is turned.
Hit back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Now batting, designated hitter, Rodney Tuttle.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rodney Tuttle. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out towards shallow right. Ojeda in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. Ready for another chance. Ricky Irvin 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ortiz is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Antonio Aguero, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Antonio Aguero.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one right down Main Street. Fouled off. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Another one sent foul. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Now batting, Georgia, Kurt Stewart.
Digging in to try it again, Kurt Stewart. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gonzalez moves over. He's got it, and there are two down now.
The left fielder, number 24, Vernon Ortiz.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Vernon Ortiz. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. 2 out, nobody on. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cordova is in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Franklin Stevens. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Franklin Stevens.
First pitch of the at-bat. A bouncer up the middle. And that's out number 1.
The left fielder,
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Alan Cordova hits next.
Yeah, Matt, that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
Standing in now, Rafi Lopez. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Into the box, Derek Werdekemper as he rips it on the ground to second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 3 innings complete. San Antonio's out in front, 2-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jake Smolinski. He drew a walk his first time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The right fielder, number 2, Simon Ojeda.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Simon Ojeda. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 12, Eric Eswaldo.
Stepping in, Eric Eswaldo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bullet back up the middle. Irvin is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. And Dudley comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Third baseman, Vance Dudley.
First pitch of the at bat. Swinging a soft liner, leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Into the box now, Jacob Gonzalez, as it's on the ground toward the hole, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
In now, Miguel Castillo, as he lines it out to center. A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. Gonzalez blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3.
Yeah, you want to applaud the effort as he sells out for it, but the smarter move would have been to take a deeper angle and cut the ball off. He does that, and the runner probably doesn't score from first. On the flip side, great piece of hitting right there.
Stepping in now, Rodney Tuttle out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. as he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
The pitcher hadn't recovered from the sting of giving up a triple, and then he gets belted for a double. The lead grows, and the guy on the mound is probably wondering if his day is going to be ending soon.
Standing in now, Ricky Irvin, and he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And that's in there, base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Into the box, Franklin Stevens. Line to the right side. That's in there, base hit. Ball comes in quickly, though, so no error on the bobble, and the bases are loaded now.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
Alan Cordoba hits next. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And that's off the left field wall. One run scores. The relay, but he'll get in there with an RBI double. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And now they'll at least get an out at third here as he's tagged out, but 2 runs are already in to score.
An injury alert. Alan Cordoba fell to the ground after that last play, clutching onto his knee. The trainer thinks it could have been much worse, but is likely just a severe sprain. Cordoba will be removed from this game and might require a brief stay on the DL.
Digging in and looking for more, Rafi Lopez. He singled his last time up.
Rafi Lopez.
He's set and the pitch. This one's flared toward left center. Ortiz moving in, and they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's 7-0.
Third baseman, number 6.
Christopher Evans takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 1, Christopher.
Derek Wardekemper will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Ortiz is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. We played 4 full. The Missions lead it 7-0. Cesar Carrillo is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in.
Carrillo.
Digging in now, Billy Whitmore. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 0-1 the count. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He'll get it into second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap into right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
David Morant is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Hit down the line at first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 2 home. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Heading out towards shallow right. Gonzalez giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 3.
Standing in, Antonio Aguero. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ripped down the line. Well, this is foul for the first strike. Whitmore stands at second with 2 gone. High in the air out to center field. Castillo has a play, and that retires the side. 1 hit, 1 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. San Antonio's out in front, 7-0. Ready for another shot now. Vance Dudley.
San Antonio. Third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Ojeda moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. Not what he had in mind before the day started. At the plate, Jacob Gonzalez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Ojeda. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Miguel Castillo.
Now at the plate, Miguel Castillo. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Missions lead it 7-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kurt Stewart. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Castillo moving to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Vernon Ortiz.
Digging in to try it again, Vernon Ortiz. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. In there, and it's 0-1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
And there's out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jake Smolinski. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Fielder number 2.
In now, Simon Ojeda. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and it's a 7-2 game now.
You put guys in the middle of your lineup because you need consistent offensive production. Well, these two just went bang, bang, back-to-back homers, so I guess that qualifies.
The first baseman, number 12, Eric Eswaldo.
Stepping in now, Eric Eswaldo. This one's also hit well. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Drilled on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. San Antonio's out in front, 7-2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Rodney Tuttle. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The 2-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Standing in now, Ricky Irvin. He swings and grounds it to short. A bare hand for 1. On to first, a double play.
Just a 2-hopper to short. Can't ask for anything easier than that, and they roll up your basic 6-4-3 double play.
Digging in and looking for more, Franklin Stevens. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Hit on the ground out to short. Stewart has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. 7th inning straight ahead, but first let's take a look at the game summary for the first 6 innings of baseball. Leading off the inning, Billy Whitmore, and they'll need him to get something going here. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Now batting, designated hitter, David Morant.
Ready for another shot now, David Morant. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes. Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Whitmore over at second. Morant at first with no out. Line hard into left. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. It's now a 7-4 contest.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. No hits to this point. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. No one out with a runner at second. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Into the box, Kurt Stewart. No balls and 1 strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. Ready once again, Vernon Ortiz. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Swing and a flare over second, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. In to score easily is the runner from third, and don't look now, they've cut the lead down to 2. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, D-Row, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Right side, hit hard. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only 1 away. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
This is pulled into right. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Stepping into the box, Eric Iswaldo. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Ground ball foul down the left side. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow, and that's not going to do it. Irvin has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. He's safe at the plate, and they've taken the lead here in the seventh.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Billy Whitmore is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. In there, now the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cesar Carrillo. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, catcher, Rafi Lopez.
Striding in once again, Rafi Lopez. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Hit out towards second. Aguero up the middle. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in once again, Derek Wertekemper. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Smolinski is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Wow, we definitely got our money's worth in that one. They were down huge, but
and
hey, give them a lot of
Rockhounds
credit. They
win it.
scraped and clawed and eventually got the win. No lead is ever safe in baseball,
This
folks.
concludes
Close
game
8-7 is how it finishes
the doubleheader.
today. The Rockhounds jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Christopher Evans is credited with the win. Kenny McMahon was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Well, this concludes game 1 of our doubleheader this morning.
8 runs on 12 hits.
Get ready, we got more baseball this morning as we get ready for the final game with the Midland Rockhounds.
7 runs on 14 hits.
Game 2.
No errors. They left 5 men on base.
Well, we'll see you back in an hour. All fans will be at the ballpark awaiting for the next game.
Thank you for joining us here
We'll
this
see you back
afternoon.
in
And
1 hour.
please drive
Final
home
score,
safe.
the Rockhounds 8, Mission 7. 1 and all. This one's from Midland.